Hi, how are you? Kelly.
So, is it okay if when at 6:30 I introduce you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would be honored if you would do that.
Are you planning to play right through or take a break?
Let's see, it's an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Um, Good question. What do people usually do?
Most people play right through, but I'm just still interested in
Yeah, I think we'll play right through.
So what I'll do is I'll come over in about, 4 to 2
Okay.
and do a final announcement.
All right.
And then, but I'll wait till.
Beautiful.
Hi, you moved up.
Kelly,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
Good, good. So I see you moved up in the world here.
Well, I figure why not? Plus, I change locations every week.
It's great. It's great.
I have a tripod. You just press go.
It's a good crowd here today. Here's our girl. So it all looks like you're having fun.
Last thing I want to do is record something terrible. That is hide behind the map. It's good. Come on, hide behind you, Both homely.
Missing it so much, and I'm so grateful that we're able to do at least something little. Yep. Hey guys, do you mind grabbing this bench for me and then over there?
It should record for.
Get like against the building over there. Heavy.
All you do.
Just on the other side of the door there. Against the building.
You're right there.
Over there, but I don't see it.
Just so you know, we're recording this for our local cable access station, and we're streaming out live on YouTube right now. And when it's done, as soon as like half an hour after the concert's done, YouTube just transfers it into just the video and you can see anytime. If you go to Instagram, YouTube page, you ever heard that back?
Hi. Okay. This is perfect. And so, do you have a car?
I thought that last time we used to have a ton of them.
Oh, you know what? Let me get my phone and I can just
With your mic, you have to keep your mask on because you can't hear them.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Testing.
There you go.
Hello, welcome. The band will be joining us shortly. I just wanted to let you know not to be alarmed at the drone that's flying around. Our wonderful volunteer Daniel Corbellis Haskins has volunteered to take video for us of this event and just the surroundings. So if you're uncomfortable with it, you're welcome to step into the building. He's just going to be doing it for a few minutes. Thank you.
Forgot about
Yeah,
lights.
it's not gonna update it. What I can do.
Well, you see the equivalent setup on the other side. You can just take the stand out of that.
You get that. Hopefully that won't-
Sorry, I put my mask on, so I'm gonna go get it.
Let's see. You could actually move this over to.
We're good anytime.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. They're putting their lights on.
I know. I was gonna say, after the last couple of concerts, it's gotten really dark
Has it really? Yeah, we're getting to
toward
that
the
point.
end, so lights are a good idea. And that tent still has problems.
Yeah. Don't have any control.
Are we trying to go to that other one?
Yes. Think we'll make it? We're maxing out the outputs here. But
I have
it's all low voltage.
you can use this one for
It's right in that door.
I know, well, that's not my keyboard.
Does that work?
go in front.
Does it work? It doesn't quite work?
We got it right.
Then this hits foot over here.
That goes right into our facility.
Yep, right in the door. Straight. Thank you. I'm glad you did. Yeah, I'm excited. No, this first time. So it's actually tonight and tomorrow night. It's all online. You can get tickets for it online. Yeah.
You want a line extension?
Do you have them? Oh, that's perfect. Beauty. Oh, and you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna just
Oh, I'll just go over this.
You know what? I'm gonna go. John, I'm just gonna go put that up on Facebook. And I'll
Alrighty.
Hey,
You just want me to kind of mix up my songs like I will do?
like, just, if you could even just have the list there so I can kind of get through it.
I don't really have a
And if you feel like something in particular, you say,
I mean, what I've got, I don't really have them all written down. I have them in here. I mean, you can come over and look.
okay. You have them on paper, you mean?
Oh, actually, you know what?
No.
I made a copy of something. For that email I sent you, do you have that?
I have it on my phone. Yeah.
You should see the bench that John made.
Oh, set?
You just tell me what we're playing and
You got all of the songs?
Is there a list though?
well, that's what you said.
Yeah, this is it. It's got all your songs and then it's got all
It's good.
Do you need it though?
Just tell me how long it goes, and good to go. Just pour gas in, line me up, and hope for the best.
What? Start.
I'm gonna make this nice for you so you can just go like this. They're all like the names of the songs. Right? And then there's, they're all like
You sure you're ready? I don't want to rush you. Okay.
Oh, where's Dave?
You couldn't make it.
David Whedon.
You ready to go? Just tell me what you're starting with.
Oh,
They're
yes.
gonna lift you up.
Hello, everyone.
No.
How are you? Welcome back to our concerts on the patio. We're
Kelly,
thrilled
step
to see
right
you.
up to that baby.
We're thrilled to see you here outside in person, and we have one more week of concerts on the patio next week. I hope that you'll join us for that. We also have Sunset Jazz tomorrow night. And also happening right now tonight and tomorrow online, we have some scenes from Shakespeare. Typically in August we have Shakespeare Under the Stars. Since we couldn't do that this year, we're doing some wonderful scenes and they'll be all available online. Tickets are free. We hope you'll join us tomorrow night for that. And we are going to be opening our doors in September for some limited classes and some other online events. We really hope to see you here over and over again. And we're holding on tight to the day when we can have all of these concerts more and more in person again. So thank you all for coming. And please give a great warm welcome to Jamie Walker and friends.
Thank you so much, everybody. This is so exciting for me because, for one thing, I haven't played out since February. And like everybody, life is completely different than it was. So I'm so grateful to have this chance to play for you guys and to be joined by some very wonderful people that I'll introduce to you shortly. And as I'm deciding what we're going to start with, let's start with Only You Know Now I Know, because this is a cover tune and we can just kind of ease into it. And Miss Laura Young here is our goddess of the evening, our representative goddess of the evening. Each and every one of you ladies out there are representing as well, but she is the on-stage representative. And
You're all goddesses out there. Gods and goddesses.
Yes. Ready?
Only you know and I know all the love that we got to show now. So don't refuse to believe it by reading too many feelings. 'Cause you know that I mean when I say so. Don't go and never take me the wrong way. You know you can go on getting your own way. 'Cause if you do, it's gonna get you someday. Now if I seem to mislead you, it's just my craziness coming through. But when it comes down to just two, oh, I ain't no crazier than you. 'Cause you know that I know when I say so. Don't go, never take me the wrong way. You know you can go on getting your own way. 'Cause if you do, it's gonna get you someday.
Thank you, everybody. So, sound check. Who needs to be louder? Who needs to? Dave. We are asking you to turn up. It's so rare when guitar players get asked to turn up. It's
You know
just-
that you created a monster then, right?
Paint me a picture. Okay, so this one is actually a song from 1995 that I wrote, you know, back after the stakes kind of got dropped from Capricorn. There was like a period of time in there where we weren't knowing what to do, and I put together a little solo record called Steel Blue Moon, and this is one of the tunes that are on there. And on the record, Joe Donnelly plays the drums, and I think Paul Kohansky plays the bass part, and then I do the rest. Ducky Beliveau, who is a pedal steel player from the North Shore, plays great steel on it, and Jim Gambino, the Stakes keyboard player, played some great keyboards for it. So it's, if you're interested, it is available on iTunes. I think it's up there. You can download it. But this is, see if I can remember the words. Laurie, I think, knows them better than I do.
Well, paint me a picture of the way life used to be. All I had was you to hold, and all you had was me. World's closing in and I am dying to be free. So paint me a picture of the way life used to be. Quiet road where we used to walk when the sun went down. We would sit and talk about our busy days. High upon the hill, come a long, long way. Don't you miss those simple dreams? Nothing comes for free. So paint me a picture of the way life used to be. Greener pastures lay, oh, just around the bend. Every neighbor's son had a helping hand to lend. No one had much to lose. Did we ever do without so many things that only clutter up our view? Paint me a picture of the way life used to be. All I had is an open book, a future eyes to see. Dave. This the price we pay as we get older through the years. We get so jaded by the world, we're so driven by our fears. We've forgotten how to let our troubles go. I see our old place now underneath 3 feet of snow.
Nice job, Jamie.
Thanks so much. Dave Wheaton ripping that solo. That's great. So maybe
I can't hear myself very well.
you can't hear your vocal?
Can you guys hear me out there? I can't hear myself.
I'll turn you up.
No, it's okay. Well, I think it's because I'm in front of him.
Well, and he's got to be
You know
loud.
that guitar that they turned on? Wow.
Yeah, you got to crank the solo.
I think I'll just get closer to this monitor.
Yeah, I think, no, try.
Test 1, 2, test. Oh, that's better. Now that's much better.
Yeah, we have the technology, we do.
Thank you.
So, let me take a moment here and introduce some of the people that are up here. One of the oldest friends that I have, along with brother Rick right there, is on guitar player David Wheaton. David I met when I was, I think 7 or 6, 7, something like that. How much older are you? How much older am I than you?
You are 11 months older.
Okay. Okay, we're pretty close. So Rick is a little bit older than I am, though. He's a year. But, you know, centuries in wisdom, definitely. Anyways, Dave is about the only person I've seen during this whole COVID stretch. We've been taking walks in the woods, talking music, talking life, etc. And last night I got a chance to do it with his brother Rick, and so the three of us. But we started playing music together probably in 1969, 68, something like that. And you know, so it's just it's a natural thing. I haven't had a lot of opportunity to play with other people than the Swingin' Stakes, and this is one of the you know, the arrangements that I feel pretty comfortable with. On vocals here, through David, I met Laurie Young. Laurie's a native, and she is my optometrist. And I didn't know that at the time that I met her, but she also is my ex-wife's optometrist.
Hey, HIPAA rules. Shut up.
I cannot testify to that.
So it's a small world. But it turns out that she has a fantastic voice, and that Dave and Laurie have a band together, a general business band called Group Therapy, which is a great name, I think. And on drums, I met Dennis Semperbon about 2 years ago through a project called The Wall of Grass, which Joe Donnelly, a friend of ours, the guy that played drums on that last tune and was a stake drummer for many years, he introduced us through a project called Wall of Grass, and Dennis plays great percussion and drums, and he also has a local band in the area. What's the name of it?
Craig Carter and the Hurricanes.
Craig Carter and the Hurricanes.
They're right over there.
There's
There's Craig.
Craig.
Like we're here last week.
And they were here last week, apparently. So thank you, Greg, for coming tonight and supporting this too, and seeing Dennis do something different. And something totally unreally. We did have one rehearsal, but it's really pretty much anything goes, you know? And I kind of like it that way, you know? So how about Laurie? Why don't you pick one that you'd like to do, and we'll kind of wrap around to you for this one.
You guys want to pick?
How about doing
Dimmin'?
no, do this is Blind Faith. Dennis, Stephen Winwood, and it's, you know, I can't escape from the proximity of addiction. It's just so overwhelmingly close in my life, and I imagine during COVID, a lot of people are rubbing up against that raw edge of addiction, and I feel it, and I send out love and support to those people, and so this is an appropriate tune, I think, to be playing.
Come down off your throne and leave your time. Oh no, and I'm wasting and I can't find my way home.
Well done, Laurie. Thank you. So let me try a new one out on you. This one is very, very new. I have a friend who I grew up with in, right down the street in Dover. And this guy is older than me, but he introduced me in the 70s to the house in Wellesley. Maybe you didn't know this, but Jay Giles used to practice on Swarthmore Road in Wellesley. And my buddy George used to pluck me out of my summer creative arts camp and kind of drag me over to this den of iniquity in Wellesley where this stuff was going on. I was about 14. And he also got me backstage to my first big concert at where it was the Orpheum Theater in 1972, where the Jay Giles Band was doing the morning after tour. It was sold out, blew my mind. I sat right behind Jay Giles' amp on stage and went, "Holy shit, this is possible." And the other thing that happened was that same year, pretty much, at that same day camp in Dover, Aerosmith came to play a free concert, and my little band with the other half of the band we had back then was two brothers, also from Dover, called the Green Brothers, and the three of us were around, so we opened up for the Aerosmith show, and that also blew our mind, because even though they had been yet to be discovered by Clive Davis or anybody, they obviously were, Steven Tyler was obviously incredibly charismatic and talented. And even though Joe Perry wasn't a great guitar player, he had such a flair for performance that, we were like sold, completely hook, line, and sinker. But that made, I'm going off on a tangent, but that definitely hooked me in at a very early age to the disease or the addiction of playing rock music, and it hasn't left me. So I'm still out there doing it, despite the obstacles. But anyways, George is this character, and he still exists. He lives up in Waldoboro, Maine, and he writes lyrics, and he sends them to me, and I try to make music out of them. So this is one that I recently made out of the lyrics, and it resonated a lot, so what the heck, tell me what you think. It's called Freckle Child.
Freckled child down a loud, hot fairground road. Bet you still be free and wild, heading to another show. Find you somewhere, rebel girl, in some undiscovered place, dancing with the whole wide world. Music shining on your face. Into what you thought it should be, making the whole world do just what you wanted to. But that's just you. Sometimes spirit free, spinning through another summer day. Hope you still remember me when the band begins to play. Just what you wanted to, making our life brand new. But that's just you. Thank you. Something very nostalgic about the images in that for me. But let us see, Laurie, what shall we play next? How about you want to do
Angel from Montgomery or Dimming of the Day?
Dimming would be a good transition.
Let's do that. Okay. This is called Dimming of the Day, which is... Where's my water?
Oh, right in there.
Oh, that's hand sanitizer. I want to
Try it.
Don't drink the hand
Try it.
sanitizer.
Bonnie Raitt.
Bonnie Raitt, but Richard Thompson.
Yeah. One of the most beautiful songs ever written.
Very true. I find that very true. So how's everybody out there? Are you hanging in there? What is this crazy life that we're living? Music makes it better. Music makes it less weird.
This old house is falling down around my ears, and I'm drowned in a river of my tears. When all my will is gone, you hold me sway, and I need you at the dimming of the day. Pull me like the moon pulls on the tide. You know just where I keep my bedside. What days have come to keep us far apart? A broken promise or a broken heart. Now all the bonny birds have wheeled away, and I need you at the dimming of the day. Come tonight, you're only what I want. Come tonight, you can be my confidant. I see you on the street and in company. Why don't you come and ease your mind with me? I'm living for the night we steal away, and I need you at the dimming of the day. Yes, I need you at the dimming of the day. Thank you.
That was Mighty Killer, Laurie. Mighty Killer. Let's see. I think we should. I'm gonna play electric for one. I think. Let's see. Dave, you want to play the acoustic
Yeah,
for all
sure.
this together? Sun is sinking down. I can't say that I'm really sad to see it go just underneath this building a little bit. I am a sun worshiper, but so it's kind of sacrilege to try to do Tim's part and stuff like that, but you know, whatever. And times are tough. You gotta do the best with what you got. And luckily, I got some ace players here that can, like Laurie, can step in and do the Tim tenor, which is great.
We'll see.
Just making sure. How fast can you run if you had to try? How good can you swim against the flooding tide? How high can you jump? Is it inches, feet, or miles? How much can you drink when the whole damn world is dry? We're all in this together. Together, all in this together, we'll see in time. Good to you if you ain't good to me? How much can you take if the agony is free? How much money can you make before you die? What will you spend it on when there's nothing left to buy? Oh, in this together. We'll see in time. We'll see in time. run. You had to try it. How good can you swim against the flooding tide? How high can you jump? Is it inches, feet, or miles? How much can you drink when the whole damn world is dry? All in this together. All in this together. We'll see in time. We'll see in time. Thank you, thank you. So I have another new one I'd like to try. And this one is not quite as new. I think this one was written up a couple years ago, but more recently, the bass player for the Swingin' Stakes has a very talented daughter. Sarah Kohansky, her stage name is Wishbone Zoe. And she's a rock artist of her own. But she's also been learning animation, and she's done some video animation for a bunch of people in the last year or so, including the amazing keyboard player from Cambridge. I'm trying to think of his name now, right? Because I'm drawing a blank. Plays with Will Daly. It'll come to me. Anyways, and she's done this for me. So it's a video to a song called "The Goddess That She Is." And the reason I had to write this song is because I felt, this is like a couple of years ago, that the earth meant so much to me, and I was so reliant on the earth for not only the things that daily supplement my life, obviously food and air and water, but for the healing that I needed desperately to heal my heart in times that it needed healing, and just kind of maintenance, you know. I was not paying a shrink, and the earth is my shrink. So in that respect, this is my ode to the mother. Well, isn't she fine? The garden where we live, isn't she sweet? The bounty that she gives. So many times we've been ungrateful for her gift. Don't you agree it's time we recognize the goddess that she is?
she is. We strip mine her, we drill it for oil, pouring out the poison into the soil. You make the ocean our sewage pit, even the air we breathe unfit. Have we forgotten to see her for the goddess that she is? She's alive as you and me. She moves, she feels, she loves, she breathes. So mistreated, still she gives her all.
Thank you so much.
I think we played each other.
Sun is down.
Feels good.
Feels very good. Feels very good. Hey, Dave, would you step in the pedal over there so it stops doing the yeah. Thank you. That's perfect. Thank you. I don't have epilepsy, but I think I was getting close. So what else? What else? Miss Laurie, maybe we can coerce you to do another one here.
You want to do Angel?
Yeah. And I'll play the mandolin on Angel.
Let's switch it up a little bit.
Okay. You're welcome to use this if you want to. All right.
Sing on the chorus.
Let me make sure this is still in tune. Oh, an hour ago.
So while he's tuning up, this. Oh, sorry.
Don't sneeze on it.
What do you want to say?
I was trying to just fill in the gap here. So this guitar was my father's guitar. He bought it in 1961.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a special guitar. And this is what happens to a guitar when little kids play with the guitar. I can't believe it's still here though.
beautiful tone.
I think I'm in tune now. All right.
I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man was another child who's grown old. A dream was thunder, and lightning was desire. This old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel who flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
And when I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. It weren't much to look at, just a free rambling guy. But those were years ago. Now, I don't know why. The years just keep on going like a broken down dam.
Make me an angel who flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go.
Now there's flies in the kitchen, I can hear 'em buzzing. I ain't seen nothing since I woke up today.
And how the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel who flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. So make me an angel who flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
guys?
If I keep the mandolin on, can we do Mine's Got a Mind of Its Own? Yeah.
What's the name of this guy?
This is Butch Hancock, and people who know the Stakes and know me. Does everybody? I'm kind of assuming that, you know, in a very egotistical way, that everybody knows something about my background, but maybe they don't. Does anybody not know who the Swing Stakes are? Well, okay. The Swing Stakes had a roots rock deal on Capricorn Warner Brothers in 1992. And that was my band, and still is. But we don't play a lot these days. So we've kind of spread off to the wind. The bass player, Paul, plays with a whole bunch of people, Larry McKenna being one of them. And Jim Gambino, the keyboard player, has his thing down on the South Shore. Tim Giovanello, the guitar player, lives in North Carolina with his girls and has a pretty huge Eagles cover band down there. Brad, hey Brad. And and then we have drummers that kind of rotate, but Joe Donnelly from Natick is one of the guys. Andy Playstead. But that's kind of where I come from. And before that, I had a band called The Drive in Boston, and we did Kevin and Sheila, for instance, or back from that era, and others maybe here that remember that. But we had sort of an R&B band that had success on V66, and we had MTV basement tapes when back in the day, and like it must have been '85. And then before that, we had a local band called Vice Grips, which Rick and Dave were part of, and we kicked around, played high school dances and stuff, and some outdoor shows. But that's where I'm from. That's why I'm here. I live down the road in Dover, and I've, toured around quite a bit in the '90s. But now I'm pretty much at home taking care of my mom, who's 83, and my dad's 93, and he's actually in pretty good shape, but she's not. So I'm kind of, that's my focus right now. And I got 3 grandkids, so I'm very blessed, and I feel super blessed to be able to come out here, and this is my therapy, is to be able to play music for people who are willing to listen to it. So really, I thank you all for being here. It means a lot. I thank Laurie and David and Dennis for making this happen. Oh, okay. I think I got to tune a little bit. If you're going to play the banjo, I'm going to play the acoustic, because it's too much of too much.
I think just
Anyways, Butch Hancock, the guy who wrote this song, is one of my favorite songwriters from Lubbock, Texas. Others from that area, of course, are Joe Ely and Jimmy Dale Gilmore. And Robert O'Keefe is not from Lubbock. He's more like East Coast. But there's a lot of good songwriters from Lucinda is kind of like not really Lubbock, but she's kind of part of that scene. Jerry Jeff Walker, who's really not from Lubbock, but he owns a piece of land there now. But how many people can identify with this sentiment? I certainly do. Well, my mind's got a mind of its own. Takes me out walking when I'd rather stay at home. Takes me out to parties when I'd rather be alone. Lord, my mind's got a mind of its own. I'm doing things I thought I'd never do. Getting into trouble without ever meaning to. I'll sooner settle down than I'm right back up again. Feel just like a leaf out in the wind. My mind's got a mind
start. I build myself a house and then I tear that place apart. Freeze myself in fire and I'll burn myself all night. Keep counting one without thinking twice. My mind's got a mind of its own. Takes me out walking when I'd rather stay home. Takes me out to parties when I'd rather be alone. Lord, my mind's got a mind of its own. Take it, Dave. That's Dave Wheaton on that. Sometimes I'll think I'll do the things I should, people. Then I get thinking that those things ain't any good. I tell myself the truth, but I know I'm lying like a snake. You can't walk on water at the bottom of the lake. My mind's got a mind of its own. Takes me out walking when I'd rather stay at home. Takes me out to parties when I'd rather be alone. My mind's got a mind of its own. My mind's got a mind of its own. My mind's got a mind of its own. Thank you, thank you. All right, who doesn't identify that sometimes? No?
Absolutely.
And the later, or the older you get, the more frequently you identify, I think. Let's do this. Let's do Love's Alive. How about that? Maybe I'll do dueling electrics. Sure. Dueling electrics. Did you want to use a slide? I got a slide. Yeah, I could. I think I have one too. Yeah. Otherwise, we could be touching each other's slides. Yeah, we're. Zippers with one hand is difficult. Try it. I've tried this slide before. Time to get ready to realize just what I have found. I've been only half of what I am. It's all clear to me now. My heart is on on fire. My soul is a wheel that's turning. My love is alive. My love is alive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something inside is making me crazy. Try to keep it together, but I say will not happen the same way. That would be forever. My heart is on fire. My soul is a wheel that's turning. My love is alive. My love is alive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, my love is alive. Show me what's something what you got there, Dave. There's a mirror moving inside of my mind, reflecting the love that you shine on me. Out of here, now stay with me. Let it flow, let it flow. My heart is on fire. My soul is wheels turning. My love is alive. My love is alive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My love is alive.
What fun outside, playing loud guitar outside. Absolutely. Kelly Grill is right here. Kelly Grill.
Hi, aren't they awesome? Those are great. So, thank you all again for coming. We are doing our best to keep live music and support these amazing artists here in Metro West and outside of Boston. If you enjoyed tonight and feel so inclined, we have some lovely volunteers coming around collecting any donations that you'd like to give. We do hope we'll see you tomorrow night, next week. We hope you'll check out Shakespeare Online, and also, more than anything, if you haven't yet already, we'd love to see you sign up for our mailing list to see of all the things that might be coming, and we want to hear from you. So please let us know what you like, what you'd like to see. We're going to be creative, think out of the box, and try to get as much art happening in Metro West as possible. Thank you all. Have a wonderful summer.
Thank you, Hopkinton Center for the Arts, for having us, and for making, this crazy time less insane. Giving us something to look forward to hang on to. We appreciate it very much. So, Laurie is suggesting that we play the seminal Swinging Stakes anthem. For those of you who have never heard it, it's called Suicide at the Wishing Well. And it's really the artist's lament. It really has nothing to do with, actual suicide. But it's, it's in that ballpark. Anyways, it goes, everybody's had a dream once upon a time. Maybe something you live for, or just to pass the time. Some dreams are made of money, getting richer than the rest. Oh, some dream of getting by doing what they love to do best. Bitter taste of denial, a sweet smell of success. Oh, you start with a little, you end up with even less. Suicide at the wishing well. Suicide at the wishing well, where the stars in heaven and in the fire of hell. And when you give your whole life to your heart's desire, they'll find you face down in the water of the wishing well. Well, the well is deep and the walls are high, but you got to take a drink or shrivel up and die. Don't you stay too long, don't you drink too fast. Well, the drink you're taking now might be all it lasts. Suicide at the wishing well, suicide at the wishing well, where the stars in heaven, they need the fire of hell.
Face down in the water.
Face down in the water.
Face down in the water.
Down in the water.
Face down in the water of the wishing well.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming tonight. And I don't know if we're supposed to play anymore or not. Do we have any more time? Kelly, tell us. Keep going for a little bit. All right. Thank you so much. So if you're Stakes virgin here and you have not heard the Swing Stakes, go to swingstakes.com and check it out. We have, I think, 7 or 8 CDs out there. One of them, the one from the Warner Capricorn days, is usually available on Amazon or eBay for like 99 cents or something like that. So it's a wicked good deal. And then the South Side of the Sky is the name of the CD, which we did with Gary Katz from Steely Dan. So let's see. Trainwreck. All right. Let's do it. So I wrote this song while happily married, deep inside a happily married experience, but sort of a premonition of what was to come. It was like, not exactly in this way, but you know.
Our love is like a train wreck, twisted and broke. No survivors on board. Went to see through the smoke. Came without a warning, right out of the blue. Tasting metal and glass. I just don't know about you. Never felt better. Now we're on gold, burning down the bedroom, baby, putting on a show. Telephone rang, my heart jumped into my throat. 15 minutes later, you're packing up your suitcase, putting on your coat. Our love is like a train wreck, full speed ahead. If I knew that it was coming, I'd be better off dead. 90 miles an hour, you cut me into pieces on the tracks. I just don't know about you. Don't know about you, baby. And I was off and running on the night we first met. It was raining at the boathouse, darling. Your pretty white dress was soaking wet. 7 months later, well, if only I knew I'd be the victim, bleeding from the heart, dying for you. Our love is like a train wreck. That's what I said. 40 tons of diesel aiming right through my head. 90 miles an hour, cut me into pieces on the tracks. I just don't know about you. I don't know about you, baby. Well, 7 months later, if only I knew I'd be the victim, bleeding from a heart, dying for you. Our love is like a train wreck, twisted and broke. No survivors on board. And once you see through the smoke, pain without a warning, right out of the blue. Tasting metal and glass. I just don't know about you.
Love is like a train wreck. That's what I said.
Just don't know about
90
you.
miles an hour, put me into pieces on the tracks, and I just don't know about you.
Thank you to these guys for picking that up on the fly. So, Dennis Semperbon on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. And am I saying, is it Semperbon? You know what? Is it French? Is it a French name?
My father was born in Verona.
In Verona. So, my elemental French tells me that Semperbon is actually, it means always good.
Usually good.
So, you know, I think that's a pretty cool name to have. It's better than Walker. You know? I walk, right? That's cool.
It's a good thing my parents named me that, because that's what everybody calls me.
Laura Young, ladies and gentlemen, on vocals and goddess presence.
Actually, it's Elvis, but you know.
Okay, Elvis.
So Young is my married name, but I don't really use that anymore.
Okay, I did not know
No,
that.
that's okay. You know, at home I'm Young, and at work I'm Elvis.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So what nationality is Elvis?
Elvis must be,
Who knows? What does it sound like?
I'm guessing it's Eastern European. No? Not Russian?
Nope.
No.
German.
It's German.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that.
That explains a lot.
I never would have thought that.
We're mostly Swedish. Grandma was Swedish.
Elvis.
Like your grandma, right?
Elvis. So there's Swedes. There's a Swede thing happening around here. The Whedons, the Vedens, and the Elvis. Any other Swedes out there?
Right here.
Norwegian?
Well, that's
okay.
close.
That's close enough.
That doesn't count. She's Norwegian.
That's cool.
And she's from the Midwest. That makes her even more special.
So Laura, what else should? Oh, and how could I forget David Whedon?
Oh.
David Whedon. You know, of my friends back in high school, you know, there was not too many people crazier than David. He was willing to go out on as far a limb as you could dish him. You know, and here he is. He's a whole, complete and sane being at his age. It's quite a miracle, really. He's awesome. So Laura, what should we play to go out? What should we play?
Well, what you guys know his songs. What do you want to hear?
Oh, that's really opening up a can of worms for us, isn't it?
Well,
I could definitely do a version of South Side of the Sky for you. Okay. Oh, Big Steel Bar. Let's do that. We'll do this, and then we'll do South Side of the Sky as the closer, as it were. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now is what I'll get to you. How would they steal or borrow just to make it right for you? I would give away tomorrow. Well, I'm away.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that concludes the electric portion of the show, I think, for me. I'm going to play this on acoustic, and Laurie and Dennis can kind of improvise because he didn't really, we did not work on this. I think work is too heavy a word. I think run through is.
We're gonna hum. How's that?
Humming is good. So this is the title song of the second Swinging Stakes record. I guess Shaker maybe is it.
Another year is past. Each one goes a little quicker than the last. Though we're talking every day, the things that really matter we don't get the chance to say. The little things that drag you down, run our lives in circles, I turn our heads around like the cold slap in the face. Death is there to remind us there's no winners in the race. So if you go before me, we don't get the chance to say goodbye. I'll be coming right behind you, so meet me on the south side of the sky. The shores go on forever and the sun shines every day. To see that smile upon your face, nothing here on earth could ever take your place. So if you go before me, we don't get the chance to say goodbye. I'll be coming right behind you, so meet me on the south side of the sky. Oh, meet me on the south side of the sky.
Thank you so much, everybody. Jamie Walker, Laurie Elgis, David Whedon, Dennis Semperbaum. We thank you. Please have a safe ride, walk, and this rest of this crazy thing. We hope to see you sometime soon. Take care.
Good night, everybody.